Alright guys, welcome to another video. Another Throttur Reykjavik save. We are just in the middle of our Europa League campaign. Last episode we ended out with that win at home to Atalanta, but 3 more games. Tough games, probably not on paper as tough as the Atalanta game, but still tough ones. Victoria Plazania, Malmo, and Cracovia are in this episode to round up the 2029 year. Gonna be an interesting one. Again, still got these guys here that I am keeping tabs on. No Mansana is wanted by Al Ittihad. Agazzi keeps going back and forth if he's wanted or not. So we'll see. We have offered him a new contract. He wanted a new contract, so we went ahead, offered him one. Other than that, contract wise, no real concerns at all how the Lions going to end up going, but I mean, really, there's just no real concerns within the entire squad. So, ready to get into this first game. As Yamuego has a little injury here, just a couple weeks, no big deal. Traore makes his way back in. Hiatalin makes his way back in as well. So, Traore will come in. Aronson will as well come in. And then Thor Holsen, Agazzi, Nomansana, Danielson, Jess, Subotic, Juve Arneson, and Valdorson Akinula makes the bench. But Garrison as well. So, interesting lineup here against Plazania, but hopefully we go ahead and pick up this win. Memic now. Drops it back to Dway. Over to Zelkovic. Yamelka now. Doing well, keep possession, headed down, volleyed effort is just wide. Larda with a good effort on the knockdown from Duro Shinmi, but still at 0-0. Approaching the quarter hour mark of this match, still at 0-0. Jess has it though on this right hand side. Clips it in, looking for Subotic and Valdorson, but it's headed away. Danielson picks this back up. You've got Arneson with an effort, just wide. Just didn't get the whip on it. Just the right play, right finish, just not enough whippage on that ball. Just a few moments after Agazzi has this. No Mansana. Agazzi again. Thorhosen up to Agazzi. His clip ball is headed off the post. Subotic with a good effort as well. Save. Should have finished on that one from Subotic. Given Arneson's header. It's a good header and a good save off the post, but Subotic needed to finish. Doshki to Lardra. It's in. It is Raifu Dorosini to put Plazania in front. VAR will have a look. It was close. Wouldn't be shocked if it is offsides. It is indeed offsides. We're still at 0-0. 25 minutes into this match. It was close as Ladra had that ball played through. You can see he clipped it in. Durosny was just past Aronson there. Still at 0-0 now. Jedlicka plays long. Juve Arneson wins that first ball very clean. Valdorson's able to bring it forward. Cuts inside. It's Valdorson still. Good effort there. Good save from Jedlicka. And it's out for a corner kick. Half an hour gone. We hit half time. We've been on top. Have better possession, more shots, more on target, and better XG. But it's anybody's game. It's up in the air. So still got to push on. Hopefully we go ahead and pick up a win here in the second half. Get a good goal. Subotic has not played well at all. Valdorson has not played great, but Subotic is the real disappointment so far in the first half. Becky to Thorholsen and Agazzi. Thorholsen again. We look to start hot and heavy and fierce in this second half as Traore gives it away. Durosny, Ladra, Thomas Ladra with a great finish. Comes to Traore is the one that gave it away. and we've been made to pay for a weak giveaway from Traore. Away with a good first time ball over the top to Doroshmi, and then Ladra, the great first time finish. In at the near post past Becky, and Plazania lead 1-0 early in the second half. Agazzi now. Can we do something before a host of changes comes in? Ball's played straight, ball really to Jeffs, whose finish is off the post. We've come close once again from Jeffs this time. Another post. Really unfortunate. The changes now have to be made. Doxy. Turned it into Suare. Doxy again. Yamelka. Kev. Clipped over the top to Doshki again. Ball's in. Ladra forces another good save from Becky there. Aronson. Up to Odd Gerson. Danielson again. Gudjonsson. A couple of the subs looking to combine for a goal. Traore does well to get that loose ball. No Manzana. Gudjonsson. Akinyua. Great play. It's Odd Gerson, and it just cleared right by the line. Just not anticipating to get the easy tap in. We fail to convert a good chance once again. Final few moments here of this game. Can we manage to snatch one at the death and get a point from this match? Aronson with the free kick. Final minute plus stoppage time in this match. Odgerson's got some space in front of him. He has a hit, and his effort's just over the goal. There's a good chance there, but that will just about take us to full time. It is full time. Not great. Gotzi played well, but that's just about it. They played well as a team. We just failed to take our chances. You can see they had 7 shots on target from their 10. We only had 3. Had more XG. Definitely could have, and probably very easily could have won that game. At least got a point from it, but we failed to do so. It's gonna be a tough one. I mean, that's Europa League for you. Fine margins. We currently sit 4 points from 4 matches. Our first year in Europa League, really all in all, is not a bad one. As you can see, the past winners here: Atalanta, Spurs, Villa, Spurs, Forest. English dominance in the Europa League, but got a little bit of time here. Actually, no, not that much time, but a little bit of time. A week till we play Malmo again, but then it's a big jump before the Cracovia game. So, as Thorhausen picks up a suspension, so we'll go ahead. We'll get to that Malmo game and come back for that one. All right, big time signing here. Ben Dada Bazemo, left back, 17-year-old, another Bikini Bay national. Nice young left back, plenty of potential about him. He is just Burkina Bay, so he is a non-EU, but it's a big time signing. 180k, decent. Not crazy wages, full-time contract till 2031. Does have a release clause in there that does expire in 2030, but at the same time, it is a good. We needed another option there, and he fills that void. So our left back spot will pretty much always be taken up by a non-EU spot, which is fine. That way we just know it's there. And then we also have ourselves another striker coming in for free. John Gretter Kjartansson, 6'3", so he's not necessarily the fastest, 9 balance, but he's got 16 jumping reach. He's again 6'3", good finishing. He had himself 7 goals in the first division for Selfoss this year. So as a free, perfectly fine with that full-time contract once again. I think he is. Let's see, his playing time is breakthrough prospect. Benzamos. Playing time is an important player, so have to worry more about the left back rotation than the striker rotation, but that again fills a void that we desperately needed up top in that striker role. Alright guys, here we go. Malmo game, big game. Askerson draws in for the suspended Thorhausen. Yamwego not really fit. I'm throwing him on the bench anyway. Einerson also comes from the under-19s up onto the bench, so definitely going to be a weaker back line. We got to score some goals. Hopefully do so Akinula draws back into that front line. Hopefully we go ahead, get some goals in this match, pick up another win. Throw in here's Jeffs, wins it. Danielson, Subotic, turns, has a hit just past Albert's post. So no, Subotic with a good chance there. Danielson plays long. Subotic with a good win. Akinula now. Over to Jess. Swings it over to Juve Arneson. Squares up Carlson, gets past him with ease, has a hit, and it's just over. Arneson thought that one was going in. It looked like it had a good chance of sneaking it in at the near post, but does not manage to find its way to the back of the net. Elberg now looking to launch an attack for Malmo. Skogman, Carlson, Ekholm. Subotic wins it. Jess. Good ball. Akinula, I think he's on. He has a hit and it goes in. He may have been off, but he looked on sides. As things stand, we lead 1-0. See what VAR has to say. It will be given. Sam Barrett gives the goal. We lead 1-0. Samson Akinula just on sides. Good ball from Jess. And Akinula finally puts the ball in the back of the net like he's paid to do. There it is. Halftime 1-0. Good chance. Good goal from us, from Akinula. Definitely been the better side. We need to go ahead, push on, get another goal in the second half, and go ahead and hopefully win this game so this one up nice and easy at home. Oh, it's going to be a penalty kick, surely it is indeed. Askerson gives it away, draws into the side tonight for this match, and is giving away a penalty kick. Sam Barrett will look at VAR, but it's going to be given no matter what. Definitely was a penalty. Solvi Snyder, Askerson has gotten Malmo back into this game, giving away a cheap penalty kick. But can Rosengren convert from the spot against Becky here in the snow? He does. Otto Rosengren with a great penalty kick. A fantastic penalty kick. And we're at 1-1. Plenty of time though. Over half an hour play. We'll definitely get back and win this game. Traore. Juve Arneson. Can we look to retake our lead immediately? Danielson gives it away to Rosengren. Mohamed. Bosanello. Ali now. Mohamed's in behind. He's got some support with Ekong in the middle. Ball's played across and Aronson's there. Good positioning to clear it away. And look to bring this one forward. Believe this ball switched to Agazzi to Jess. Subs will be made immediately after this highlight. It's Jeff Sell. It's to Agazzi. To the back post. Headed away. Traore. Danielson. Juve Arneson loses out. Aronson wins that first header, and Ekholm wins another. And that's full time. 1-1. Definitely we're not the better side. Probably deserved to lose that game, but it was a good one. A good matchup there against Malmo. Again, this is a huge step up from the Conference League. It is definitely going to be tough. At the same time, picking up points, picking up coefficiency points, getting all that money is a huge one. We're not last. Definitely ahead of some of these teams that could very easily be behind. Next one, though, was a huge game against Cracovia here. The Polish side in the Elextera, who are yet to pick up a point, giving up 16 goals. We have apparently scored 3, given up 4. Apparently, that's what it's all Europa League has been. Yep, 1-1, a 1-0, a 1-0, a 1-0, and a 1-1. A very tight season so far from us in the Conference League, which defensively is a good thing. Attacking wise, not so much, but we'll have to go on, have a good bit of time before we get to our next game against Cracovia. Best 50 players in the world. Mbappe wins it once again. Verits is in there. Lamal's in there. Is there any regen? That's what I really want to know. Does not look like Anthony Gordon. Still at Newcastle is on there. Diaz, Ishak, Endrick stealing things up. No regens yet. So let's go ahead. Let's get to this Cracovia game or anything else that interesting happens before then. Alright guys, here we go. Cracovia, massive game. Boys are all back. Hamalainen is officially released from the squad. So he will be leaving early the next day. But everybody's back from injury and suspension, international break, all that jazz. So we're going with our normal full strength 11. Noah Mansana is 115% out the door, which is okay. You know, he's gonna come in. He's gonna leave for profit. Brought him in for free. Gonna leave for 350 plus K. So unfortunately, that's the state of the club at the moment. That's perfectly okay. So he's gonna be out the door come January. So plenty of options still to go ahead and wait and see. But that's January. We're here in December in a massive, massive game against Cracovia in the Europa League. Subotic. Quarter hour gone. Still at 0-0. First highlight of the match here. Hopefully with the first highlight, we get the first goal of the match. We'll look to see if we can build out the back. Danielson to Novansana, what might be his final game for the club in a great year. Jess Akinyula puts it in, but he looked offsides. Referee raises his flag. I believe he is going to be offsides. Akinyula, again, what also might be his last game. Preparing it for his last game for sure. Akinyula, he wants to leave. So the door is open for him to go. And he is going to be ruled out offsides. You see the pass just waits a little bit. It's just half a step offsides. Akinyula. We're still at 0-0 past the quarter hour at this point. Traore to Yamwego. Since that offsides goal, it has been a lot of nothing so far in this match. But can we change things? Danielson, Subotic, over to Juve Arneson. He's got plenty of space in front of him. He looks to take that space. Ball's played in, and a fantastic block. Akinyula looks surely he thought he scored. I don't know who it was that got that block in. May have been Traore, but a fantastic block prevents us from going in front 1-0. Can we manage to find the opening goal of this match right before halftime? Juve Arneson looks to play Subotic into the channel, and it's given away. So Ravas has it and plays it back to Traore. Cracovia are looking to just see this game out, but it's given away awfully by Ravas, and Samson Akinyula with an odd deflection heads it in to the empty net. Awful mistake from the Cracovia goalkeeper. Looks to clip it up and over to Traore, and he puts it right on the Akinyula's head, who puts it in past Ravas into the empty net, and we lead 1-0 as we hit halftime. A crazy, crazy goal to end the half, as surely the referee does indeed blow his whistle. We shall wait and see, though. So Olofsson is taking it down, plays it to Minchev. Back to Olofsson. It's over. Cracovia will trying for something, but that's going to take us to halftime. The only goal from the most oddest of situations. We definitely deserve to be in front, which is probably not in the manner that we did take the lead onto the second half. Kameri. Back to Pila. Hasic. Ball in at the near post. Headed up and over the goal. Alamari. Mustafayev. Prasic. Hasic now. Mustafayev again. Hasic again. Looking to take on Traore. Whipped in. Back post. Headed away by Nolanzana. Ball's backed in. It's crazy. There's challenges. There's shots. And it's finally put in. A clean shot in from Cracovia. It goes in. Zahiro Slam gets the goal. Puts them in front. Once again, Jeffs is not playing a good game here. So I'll make an early sub. Not been well in the second half from anyone. A little bit of space. Just enough space to get a clean shot off. and Cracovia back in it. It's 1-1. Now it looks like that's going to be that. Our changes in the second half did not pan out. We did not have a good second half. They got the early goal through Zahiro Schlem, and they pick up their first point of the European campaign for them. We go ahead and pick up points as well. Another point on the board. Not too bad. We currently sit in 24th, which is a playoff spot, on 6 points with some other big teams. But I don't know. I doubt we'll make our way through. So if you look at our next matchup, it is Borussia Dortmund, followed by Crvena Zvezda. So two very tough games. Crvena Zvezda is the one where I think if we could pick up points to get us into the playoffs, it'd be that one. But it's going to be very tough to do so. If we do look at the European coefficients, pretty sure we've had a good campaign. We have indeed. We are losing a 4.5 from the 24-25 season, but we've already got 4.5 points. As things stand, that'll take us above Kazakhstan. But Ireland is having a good year as well. These points, something just doesn't seem right with that one though. They're losing a 5, and it's just weird. It's weird how these points show, but we'd go up 1 against Kazakhstan. We'd probably drop down 1 as things stand. Well, we just have Ireland beat, just have Montenegro beat, but it'd be very close for that spot. And some other countries, Israel will drop a good bit. Armenia is right in touching distance. Cyprus drops a good bit. They're losing a 10-point season. They've only got 1 point. So they definitely are going to be dropping soon. But more clubs from Iceland need to be making it into Europe. That's definitely something that is the next part of the Build a Nation save. So we will see. Very interesting year, really. Good 2029, another league title. So that's on a good front there. We'll be back for the next episode. We'll come back January 1st to see what kind of transfers do end up happening. I'm sure No Manzano will probably go, and hopefully I can get somebody to spend a little bit of money to take Akinula off our hands. But I want to thank everybody for watching. Make sure you guys are subscribed. As you can see, more real life football videos have been starting to come out. I'll continue working on it, especially once American seasons start kicking in. Maybe start contributing a little bit more to that as well. So make sure you guys are subscribed, leave a like in this video, and I'll see everybody in the next video.